I have met one person yesterday. He is an engineer, just doing the engineering work 6 to 8 or like this, tuck, 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 tuck. But he has a passion to do the business. And his only one word, I don't know what to do, where to start, how to assemble all the things. One buddy is saying him, I will teach you documentation. One is saying, I will teach you how to find buyer. One is saying this, one is saying that, one is saying this, one is saying that.
Many courses.
How he will assemble? Government is just authority or instrument to make you available the proper pitch. You will have to do your own batting and bowling.
Okay.
Government cannot do anything. IAS officer or any officer, if they are giving you some incentive, you know what is the rationale behind it? They are creating their partner for 25%.
Yes.
So government is not doing. हमारे हिंदी में बहुत अच्छी कहावत है, अपने मरे बिना स्वर्ग नहीं मिलता है
जी.
तो अगर हम मरेंगे तो ही स्वर्ग मिलेगा साहब. तो यू हैव टू डू योरसेल्फ. एकदम आप ठीक बोल रहे हो. बाटो फेंको तो MBA पर पड़ जाई, इंजीनियर पर पड़ जाई और आर्किटेक्ट पर पड़ जाई और कितना कितना पड़ेड़ा सब पर पड़ जाई. लेकिन अब बाटा फेंकने रहा, अब आदमी बच गया ही को नहीं, सब खत्म हो गया. इन डूइंग द एक्सपोर्ट बिजनेस यू जस्ट नीड योर हंगर.
हंगर, बेली.
बेली में हंगर होना चाहिए साहब. आपको मैं पंच भोग भी दे दूं और खाने की भूख नहीं है ना, तो आप खा ही नहीं पाओगे. और अगर आपको पूरी भूख लगी हुई है तो सूखी बाजरे की रोटी भी अच्छी लगी.
नमस्कार. एक्सपोर्ट का व्यापार और खास करके एग्रो इंडस्ट्री के एक्सपोर्ट का राजस्थान में एक नया आयाम है और इन आयामों को समझने के लिए कई सारी तकनीक हैं और कई सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं जो कि इस दिशा में जाने वाले व्यापारियों के लिए उलझनों से भरी हुई हैं. लेकिन ये उलझने आपके लिए सुलझेगी. परंतु आज का इंटरव्यू जो है वो उस भाषा में होने वाला है जिसमें ये व्यापार होता है, यानी कि अंग्रेजी में. हमारे साथ JP कनोडिया जी हैं. सर बहुत स्वागत.
धन्यवाद.
तो वी वांट टू नो हाउ द मेक business in agro export basically, your expertise in making entrepreneurs.
नहीं, बहुत अच्छा ये विषय है और ये आज की ज़रूरत है. जैसा कि आपने इंटरव्यू शुरू किया तो हिंदी का यूज़ किया, तो मैं भी आपको आंसर शुरुआत में हिंदी में देना चाहूँगा
जी
कि हमारे यहाँ पर राजस्थान में खासकर भारत में पूर्णतया कृषि आधारित निर्यात की अपार संभावनाएं. देयर इज अ ह्यूज पोटेंशियल and not one or two or three. There are many and various government schemes which is supporting exporters, exporter manufacturers or what not. Then what is needed? That is what is needed is the talk of the discussion.
Yes, how to do.
How to do.
Yeah.
See, when you go into a profession like a doctor profession or a magician or even sports or whatsoever you say, you go through a regular training under a trained doctor or a magician, जिसको आप रियाज भी कहते हैं.
Exactly. उस्ताद परंपरा.
Exactly. So what is missing in developing the business that we just completed by managing one or two internship during the MBA program or whatsoever program.
Exactly.
Those are just the eyewash. You cannot gain the full system into your head in one or two internship. So after that, even if the candidate wish to do the business, where is the total spectrum? The orientation should be absolutely clear that what to start, what to do, where to start, what are the problems, what are the risks, how to mitigate the risk, and how the whole horizon is looking for.
Exactly.
Until unless there is a complete solution under a window, and that too by an experienced businessman, because he is knowing the day-to-day problems.
Exactly. That is the thing, the family business is going on because the father properly mentor his son, a grandfather properly mentor his grandson in the business, and there is not going in practical things.
You have very correctly said, very correctly, this is a family business. But nowadays, when you will see the trend, the son is usually not taking care of his father business. He's going in a different line.
Exactly.
Either he's going to US or some other country to pursue his vision. So this is getting a pause. Now, I will tell you an example. Say a very good carpenter can teach his son the excellent techniques of the carpentry.
Exactly.
But his son wants to do the exports.
He want to be a musician also.
Magician also. So his father cannot train him like a family business you are saying. But on the contrary, a businessman's son wants to be a carpenter. His father cannot do.
Exactly.
So the need is we should give a proper training to the proper candidate by the proper teacher, not just the family trained, because the trends are changing.
No.
So the need of the hour, development of entrepreneur or empowering the entrepreneur by another entrepreneur.
But one is the thing, use a word of training. This is not only training but also mentorship. A person who start learning music, he doesn't spend much money, but he start a business. Then he invest his proper particular use money in the starting. And if he had or she had not a proper mentor, she lost the things. So I think so that is the proper thing, not only training but the mentorship is the most important thing in that era, particularly export era. I spend my 1 crore rupees and then after I say, oh, this is the missing. Because businesses is now coming from the big tycoons and Mughals of the business. Now things are going in micro and mini level. A single person who wanted to start a business, what is the possibilities for that in the agro business now?
See, let me take a leaf from what you said, that there are Mughals of the business. And if you will see the history of Indian perspective, in last 10 years or 20 years, only few people or few business houses has developed organically or inorganically, whatever that is. So what is the need? The need of developing other people also. There should be new sapling of the trees which should come up, and those people are ready. And due to not proper training or hand-holding means you should collect everything under one roof, and when the person get training, it's okay. He needs more you after the training. Yes. Because then he is into the field of exports, and when he is exporting, he is getting connected to the buyer. He will have various problems. When he is going to the shipping area, he has various problems. So every moment he need a father. Oh, what to do now? What to do now? And then a handholder comes. Okay, don't worry, I'm with you. So he gains confidence and he passes through. So those things are missing. And if those things are given, India can multifold its business, not only in agriculture, but in mines, in minerals, in agriculture, in petrochemical, or whatever you say, machinery also, technology also.
Leathers are exporting from India.
Only thing what you need, give a proper spectrum to the one. I have met one person yesterday. He is an engineer, just doing the engineering work, 6 to 8 or like this, tuck. But he has a passion to do the business. And his only one word, I don't know what to do, where to start, how to assemble all the things. One buddy is saying him, I will teach you documentation. One is saying, I will teach you how to find buyer. One is saying this, one is saying that, one is saying this, one is saying that.
Many courses.
How he will assemble. How he will assemble, and after that, if he is ready to do, when he is facing the challenges, who is going to hold his hand for the whole life? Our duty as a front runner to hold his hand till he is boarding the train.
Oh.
And he should go farther and then keep on helping him. Then a day will come, he will also a Mughal.
Yeah.
We need to create such Mughal by
Such Mughals,
basic meaning.
okay. We wanted to create some job providers in the India, not job seekers.
Of course, you are absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Government generated schemes also in developing the business in export era. But I say the system of government is transferable. One IS who had the thing, next year he transfer agriculture to culture. So this thing is also problematic. The not a proper person who is all the things, because basically not only authority but also knowledge. An IS is not an economist basically. IS is not expert person. What is the chances from the government to the single person? Use or less?
See, I tell you what is the government is doing in a bigger perspective. Government is just authority or instrument to make you available the proper pitch. You will have to do your own batting and bowling.
Okay.
Government cannot do anything. IAS officer or any officer, if they are giving you some incentive, you know what is the rationale behind it? They are creating their partner for 25%.
Yes.
Because if I will do business, I will give 25% to them. So government is not doing. हमारे हिंदी में बहुत अच्छी कहावत है, अपने मरे बिना स्वर्ग नहीं मिलता है.
जी.
तो अगर हम मरेंगे तो ही स्वर्ग मिलेगा साहब. तो you have to do yourself. You have to do everything, and government is making you available all the things. That's perfectly all right. And you have the export policies, you have everything in place. And by taking advantage out of that, see, it's just a matrix how to make use of your surplus to make a buyer where there is no thing.
As you say, we need a guru or mentor. Just I'm talking about you. How many pupils do you have trained by yourself and doing a large number of business?
See, before this, I would like to tell you why I thought of doing this.
This is my second question, I think so.
Okay. But because that is more important.
Yes,
because
please.
usually a businessman never teaches because he is very spectacle about, I will create my own competitor. This is a complete myth. Had there been a thought by a teacher that my student will be my competitor, then there is no education in this world. A student is never a competitor. He is always a complementary person. A student, if created by a teacher, will always praise his teacher. This is number one. Number two, I will tell you, in the year 2013, I have started this venture. Why? Because see, I am a businessman. I have a limited life. Everybody has a limited life. What I have learned out of these 30 years by moving from corner to corner, post to pillar, I learned a lot of things. I just wanted to share my learning to you so that my learning can put some benefit, because otherwise you will have to go to the same post. I can just take you out there. My friend, come with me. So I started this, and after that there are more than 5 to 550 successful students. But out of those, if you are asking about how many are doing the regular export business, I will say it is just like 70 to 80 people only. But their business is tremendous. Why? Because this needs a dedication, a continuous follow-up. Only then you can do. And after that, we also done the training under the banner of government of Rajasthan to train under REPC. And 4 to 5 classes were there. And most of them are doing wonderful exports.
One of my friend also started the export of leather. He done just a SWOT analysis. And now I'm realizing the regularly pitching is an important thing. Not only the...
Very important. It's very important because it's just like a business. A true businessman is keep on pitching his clients, keeping contact with his client, even if there is no immediate need. Keeping close contact is a strategy of marketing.
Exactly. So, JP Kanodia developing entrepreneurs, how the things come in mind?
Thing came in mind because, see, I have a listed company. I am the managing director of a listed company, and my son is in foreign countries. So he's not going to take care of my business. He has a interest in music. So I thought, why should not I develop somebody? He is not my son or my daughter, but he is somebody's son who wished to do it.
Yeah.
So let's promote now.
Hats off, sir. Nice.
Let's promote. Your son is willing. Then why he should not be the managing director of my company, or it may not be any other big company? Because he has a passion. His passion should be supported. That is what I'm saying.
Business Minds by JP Kanodia. Please elaborate the things, how the things are going on and doing now, doing the things by your side. Which type of things, training modules, or how to...
See, the training part, we have to first treat all the people who is coming as novice or they don't know anything. To start with the scratch. And it is a very regular training. What is export? We have to clear this myth also. Export is not just by sending some goods from India to overseas country. There are many other type of exports.
Okay.
You have to give emphasis, and it should be an interactive class. And then comes how you will do the export. What is its terminology? How the company is being set up. Government support, it's okay. But don't focus more on government support. Focus on your own strength.
Okay.
Government will be fed up by you. You will be giving taxes to the government.
Exactly.
Create your own establishment. Our government is already creating a good vibes of India in all over the world. So now it's our turn to make ourselves self-dependable so that the country export basket is increased. Not only in agri, but in all products.
Okay.
It needs a dedication. Then you need how to source it. Sourcing is not necessarily only from the raw material. There are many manufacturers who are supplying to the exporters.
Exactly. Rajasthan export handicraft very well, furnitures and all the things, not only raw materials.
So the handicraft manufacturers generation, their son, their daughter, can also be trained to do the direct exports.
Exactly.
So that is a very big opportunity. And then once that area is clear, you know what is the big myth with the people? If we will export, our money will go. Where we will get our money? No. Your money is more better safe in export than domestic, because Government of India, ECGC, Export Credit Guarantee Corporation, is such an organization which takes care of all your risk. It's an umbrella, risk of umbrella.
Yeah, this is big thing.
Yeah, and they give immediate claims. Only thing you have to afford. So in export, see, if you will take two insurance, one is ECGC, one is marine insurance. All your risk from your factory to the factory of the buyer and your buyer failure by ECGC, there is not an iota of risk in exports. Only thing you should know how to do it. So now conceptualization, planning, working, and then totality, and then riyaj. More and more, more and more. And then you will be at a situation, then you can do wonders. And after the training, when you will go into the field, you will face problem. Some buyer will send you a big contract. sign this, sign this, sign this. You may not understand. We are there to hold hand. We will check their contract. ये मत करना, इसको change करवाओ. We will help him till he is boarding the train, not once, maybe many times. That is our purpose. Our purpose is not just to complete the training and leave it. No. After training, you need us more.
Okay. Training is also available on various parts, as you say before, just from here, from government, from there. But there is a integrated training things, and also mentorship is providing by your side.
To my knowledge, there is no training available in India by an entrepreneur.
Yes.
By an entrepreneur to the entrepreneur. It is a type of empowering the entrepreneur. By an entrepreneur. आप सोचिए क्या होता है, एक आदमी ने कहीं कुछ रिटायरमेंट लिया, ट्रेनिंग शुरू कर दी, ये किया, ट्रेनिंग शुरू कर दी, तो वो आपको उस माइंडसेट में ट्रेनिंग कर सकाता है. लेकिन एक 30 साल से एक्सपोर्ट करता हुआ आदमी अगर अपने पैशन से गवर्नमेंट तक को कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री ट्रेनिंग करवा रहा है और वो आपके हैंड होल्ड करता है, तो इट्स समथिंग, a national cause, a support to the government, a support to the nation building.
Just 6 years ago, I was in a European country. There is the Indian calls the paradise of world, Switzerland. There is an university Swiss education group, and I saw a school in Neuchâtel. They are calling schools to the colleges. There is a PG course. This name is MIB. What is MIB? Indians are doing MBA. They told me that is not in an MBA. MBA is hold the business and administrative the thing, but we are providing this business master in business entrepreneurship in Europe. And Indians are just doing MBA, just Rajasthani tales, पत्थर फेंको, बाटो फेंको, MBA पर पड़सी.
एकदम आप ठीक बोल रहे हो. बाटो फेंको तो MBA पर पड़ जाई, इंजीनियर पर पड़ जाई, और आर्किटेक्ट पर पड़ जाई, और कितना पड़ेड़ा सब पर पड़ जाई. लेकिन अब बाटा फेंकने रहा, अब आदमी बच गया ही कोनी, सब खत्म हो गया.
ओके
की कोनी साहब. नाउ देयर इज अ नीड, अ ट्रू नीड of the people to get a complete solution. I was telling you an example of the people who came yesterday.
Yes.
He is an engineer. He has a passion, a hunger in the belly to do the business. What he's saying, सर मेरे को ये पता नहीं कहाँ से स्टार्ट करूं, क्या करूं, मैंने वो कोर्स भी किया है सर, वो भी किया है, लेकिन क्या करूं ये मेरे को पता नहीं है. If that is the problem, we are there to tell you where to start, because in our training what we do, we will also let you know how to find buyers during training, how to communicate with the buyer during training, and the most important thing is the quotation.
Okay.
How to find the quotation is a very difficult aspect.
Exactly.
We will not teach you. We will give you every day few example or questions, and you will do mistakes. We will correct it. You will do mistake. We will correct it. A day will come, then you're perfect in doing the quotation. So you know what product and what quotation.
Starting just like a small baby who
Crawling and then
yes.
walking and then running or like that.
Exactly.
So we will take care of all, because see, we know what is the problem. The problem is this, that we have many people who want to do business, but they don't know where to start, how to start, and what is needed in doing export business. I would like to tell you. In doing the export business, you just need your hunger.
हंगर बेली
बेली में हंगर होना चाहिए साहब. आपको मैं पंच भोग भी दे दूं और खाने की भूख नहीं है ना, तो आप खा ही नहीं पाओगे. और अगर आपको पूरी भूख लगी हुई है तो सूखी बाजरे की रोटी भी अच्छी लगेगी साहब.
Exactly.
So there should be hunger, number one. And number two, you should have a dedicated approach. Regular. And if you have both the things and you are passionate, nobody can stop you in becoming a biggest exporter. Like you, in your word, the Mughals.
Okay. Export Mughals.
So easily possible, and we have to promote it off and on. There are people who had many questions. यार इसका solution क्या होगा? What to do about this? Then they know what they do. They go to a CA. CA has a limited knowledge.
Yes.
They go to a GST consultant. They have a limited knowledge.
Income tax consultant.
They don't know anything about it. There is no consultants of ECGC. There is no consultation of this. So everything consulted at a place, and you are being shown a bigger spectrum that where the world is the real need of the hour, the training. Because millions and millions students, entrepreneurs, technocrats, even learned housewives, they have good contacts overseas. Their overseas people are asking them, can you export this? मेरे को तो पता ही नहीं कैसे होता है. They have the belly interest, they have the connect, but in absence of proper training and proper motivation, they are unable to do. Government of India is doing courses. How many motivational course government is doing? That do this, do this, do this, do this. They are just giving you the figures. This, increase, decrease trend. Have you ever thought why it is decreasing? You think it decreasing may be low and sluggish demand. But if you are following it up properly,
Exactly. A good businessman is a good demand creator.
of course, good demand creator. And you know, in agriculture, there is such a game. Before 10 years, I remember, there was a huge flood in Philippines. And Philippines was at that time the rice exporter. And there was a total slap down on the crop, and the rice was total finish. You know what Indian exporter did? Whom those people were exporting, all our community approached those buyers, and we got hold of all the buyers. So if somewhere there is a flood, if somewhere there is a drought, it's our opportunity to go there and catch the flood.
Just say word in Hindi, आपदा में अवसर.
आपदा में अवसर. Correct. Then you have to be चौकन्ना रहना पड़ेगा. You have to be alert all the time. Export is not just by reading a books that okay, ऐसे पढ़ लिया, ये DGFT में IC का रजिस्ट्रेशन करा लिया, EPC में ये करा लिया, ये करा. No, these are the things your CA can do. You are the driver.
Exactly.
You are just washing the car and I am doing the export. You need to start the car, run the car. Washing will be done by the washers.
Exactly.
You are doing washing work. Don't do it. The God has given you a mind to do or trade and give job. I still remember you told the word. We need to create not the job seeker, job creator. You have to do a job creator. If you will be a car driver, the people will follow, get the job of a driver, get the job of a washer, get the job of many things.
Exactly.
Do that.
So just come back on your side. So how a person, you just see to me, I wanted to learn. So what is the next step for me to connect you?
See, for you to connect or anyone to connect, you have to approach, of course. And then I will check many things. Because I select my students.
Oh.
I don't take it randomly. That Tom, Dick, Harry is coming, and then I have to see in his eyes that what is his or her passion.
Oh.
How much hunger one has. Unless I understand the passion of the person who is going to come for the export, I'm just wasting my time. Once I've seen your passion, I've seen your dedication, and you are okay in your language and all, good in computers, then of course when there will be a batch or something like that, you will be enrolled, and there will be a 2 weeks offline class, every day 1 hour. And it's not a lecture class, definitely no. It's 10 minutes or 15 minutes lecture. The whole 1 hour or more is only interactive. Only interactive. You ask as much question as you can ask so that you understand the thing well. It's not just a lecturing. POP, PowerPoint, and this and that. This is done. This is done. This everybody can see, and even now the AI time, everybody knows everything. Now we need to show him where there is a deviation, put on the right, and then we need a high quality of discipline. If the class is at time 9 o'clock, I don't allow the person to come at 9:05, 9:02, 9:01. If you are not disciplined in your training, you cannot be disciplined in your business. Discipline is must, because if you are that dedicated, it means you are going to take care of your buyer that dedicatedly.
Exactly.
Otherwise, hota hai, chalta hai, chalega. These are not the way of doing a successful business. Why there is a difference between a small businessman or a big business tycoon or mughals? Because they have something different. Na? All these are D's: dedication, determination, devotion.
Exactly.
If these are there, you are always welcome, and I will put my efforts and not make sure, I will ensure that you become a successful exporter. Maybe it takes a little more time. It's not a one day's game. It takes time. Even if a grocery shop you put up, in running it successfully, in profit, it takes time.
Exactly.
Then you should also expect sometime you make one mail and you get the order. It's your luck.
Exactly.
Sometime you make efforts for 6 months, you just get inquiries. But you are making your base, my friend. One day will come, all the sapling which you have put in will come out. Just have patience. पेशेंस के बिना तो खिचड़ी भी जल जाती है, तेज आंच पर तो खिचड़ी भी नहीं पकती है ना सर.
बिल्कुल.
Have to have patience.
So just ask another question. Which type of problems facing the coming students, and which type of mindset they have?
The mindset, the problem, very nice question. The problem, number one, they don't have a very big goal. They are short-term people. डेडिकेशन नहीं है. अनइंटरप्टेड काम नहीं करते हैं. अगर 10 दिन में कुछ नहीं हुआ तो लाइन बदल लेते हैं. If these things will be there, not in export, in any line, you are a rolling stone, and rolling stone gathers no mass. डेडिकेशन की कमी होने के कारण ही, I will tell you an example. One of my students, her name is Pooja Bhargav. She came to admit in my class in the year 2013. She was having 2 kids, and she came to me and then told that, sir, can you change the timing of the class? I asked, why? Well, I have 2 kids and I have to do the morning work, so kindly change. I asked the question, how old your kids are? She told one is in class 2 and one is in class 3. Any other problem? No, sir, only that problem. Then I told, if they are in class 2 and 3, in 8 to 9 years, they will pass.
Yes.
So you can join the class after 9 years.
Yes. Exactly.
That gave her a message, and you listen the full thing. After that, she joined my class. My class is a different game plan also. If a person is coming 5 minutes or 2 minutes late, the student has to stand and take the lecture. Or 10 minutes late, you are not allowed. She was the first day, she took the lecture standing and cried. And then after the class, she made a commitment. Sir, I will be one of your such student. You will be proud one day. Okay. And now, her export is more than 100 crores. And she is doing wonders. She is from your Vaishali Nagar only.
Okay.
Wonders she is doing. She is making the export of your this, this road marking paint. She is importing from China and doing whatever, I don't know. But she is exporting all over the world and connected with me like anything. Like that, I have many students doing exports of many things. So they have a dedication.
And dedication is must. You also tell about 4D: dedication, determination, and all. So the another thing you wanted to note and wanted to tell our spectators who don't asking by my side, please tell the things, whatever you want.
See, training is must, as I told you. After training, the more important is hand holding.
Mentorship.
There is a lot of people just waiting for the right opportunity. Export of any product, not only from Rajasthan, but all over the India, and not all over the India, also the third country.
Exactly.
I will give you an example. You are sitting in Singapore. Just get yourself registered in Singapore. Buy from India, sell to America. Buy from India, sell to America, sit in Singapore. It's a third country trade. And it's allowed by Government of India as a merchanting trade.
Okay.
And Government of India gives you a lot of money for this. Merchanting. Anybody, Tom, Dick, Harry, having a bag in the hand, open the laptop, buy from Tom, sell to Dick, take the document, switch the BL, and that's it. So it is very, very open. There should be a mentor who should tell you how to do it. And if you get a glitches out of the journey, he should be there to support. In our training system, it's just like in KG or in class 1, the parent used to take the child holding the hands to the school.
Okay.
So we take like that. And when the student is going and meeting with the friends, we are comfortable that, okay, now the student has no problem. He can walk the journey along. So that confidence we want to create. We just don't want to leave. We will see if he's faring quite well, we will leave him. It's not only a training, it's a successful venturing into your export business. Till you are not doing it, we are with you. And even if we are after with you.
Nice thing, the nice interview with you, sir. And JP Kanodia ji give an important time to us. तो बात हमने अंग्रेजी में इसलिए की कि अगर आप अंग्रेजी नहीं जानते तो आप नहीं कर सकते, ऐसा सर ने कहा. तो
थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होगा.
बिल्कुल.
वैसे तो हिंदी वाले तो जहाँ न जाए बैलगाड़ी वहां जाए मारवाड़ी.
exactly.
तो वो तो चलता है, लेकिन वो थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होता है. वो वाली बात है ना कि अपने खत दूसरों से पढ़ाएं तो मजा नहीं आता है.
एग्जैक्टली. डॉक्टर के खत आप मेडिकल वाले से पढ़ाओ.
तो इसलिए तो इंग्लिश अगर आपको अच्छी आती है तो you can convince and you can communicate properly and effectively.
Exactly.
So that is why I am saying English is must, because it is a world medium of doing the business. और वैसे तो हिंदी में तो आप इम्प्रेशन एक्सप्रेशन से भी बता सकते हो, लेकिन इसको आना जरूरी है. और फिर उसके साथ साथ कंप्यूटर का नॉलेज थोड़ा बहुत होता है तो अच्छा है. अदरवाइज तो आपके ऑफिसेज है, आपके स्टाफ कर सकते हैं. आप में एक एपेटाइट होनी चाहिए, भूख होनी चाहिए कि करना है. उसके बाद कैसे कराना है वो हमारे पर छोड़ दीजिए.
तो सर आपने समय दिया इसके लिए थैंक यू सो मच. और भी हम समय लेते रहेंगे, बात करते रहेंगे सर से. और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. आपके सवालात हो तो हमें कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखें. और ट्रेनिंग लेने के इच्छुक लोग हैं तो उनके लिए भी हम डिस्क्रिप्शन में कुछ चीजें डालेंगे, आप देखें और कैसे क्या हो सकता है इस पे आगे बात करेंगे. थैंक यू
सो मच.